Monster here. I'm doing another video, and this time, this is a recent event that just happened. I'm just doing this off the cuff, and I didn't write any of this out. But there's just another school shooting, which is almost so commonplace that it seems almost like mundane now in America. And it was terrible. Thankfully, it wasn't as many people that were killed in the last one, but still, nevertheless, a tragedy. But I'm not going to be talking about that or gun control in this video. I'm going to be talking about something else that really bothers me about the media and their irresponsible yellow journalist sophomoric bullshit that they are pulling yet again. Years after Columbine, years after the 1980s satanic panic, they're still falling into these traps. So this is from the Daily Beast. This is about this guy. I'm going to read the article to you, and I'll just tell you what I think. So Dimitrios Pagourtzis, I'm not probably pronouncing that correctly, Texas shooting suspect posted neo-Nazi imagery online. Before he allegedly killing at least 8 people, he posted online images of a Nazi medal, a musician favored by alt-right, which I'll get to in a minute, and a Born to Kill t-shirt. Dimitrios Pagourtzis, the suspected gunman who opened fire at a Texas high school on Friday morning, apparently posted photos of neo-Nazi iconography online, according to social media accounts flagged by classmates and reviewed by the Daily Beast. Pagourtzis was booked into Galveston County Jail for capital murder on Friday. He allegedly killed 10 people at Santa Fe High School where he was a student. Explosive devices were left inside the school near Houston, authorities said. Pagourtzis reportedly had an assault-style rifle, not shotgun and pistol. Texas Governor Greg Abbott told reporters that Pagourtzis, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, of course, said in journals he wanted to kill himself after the shooting. Instead, he surrendered to police, which is good. Before his arrest was announced, 2 Santa Fe residents also told the Daily Beast that Pagourtzis was a gunman, and they confirmed a Facebook account with his name belonged to him. Attempts by the Daily Beast to reach his family were unsuccessful. April 30th, he apparently posted a t-shirt with Born to Kill printed on the front, boasting it was custom made. So the first thing I can see, this is the first thing that came to mind when I saw this shirt. Okay, I'm not thinking neo-Nazi at all with this, first of all. Not that that matters. It reminds me like of these right-wing kind of like survivalists, like Soldier of Fortune guys, or just even vets like might have that are more, more gun-ho kind of things like they're into. They'll have this shirt because that font is definitely a militaristic font, American militaristic font. So, anyways, that's not neo-Nazi at all. It's stupid to fucking conflate that or say that is. But anyways, we'll keep going. That same day, Pagourtzis posted multiple pictures of a duster jacket emblazoned with a variety of symbols, including the Iron Cross, a German military award last given by the Nazis, which is not true, by the way, and a hammer and sickle. Okay, so now we can see where this is going wrong. Right there. And hammer and sickle. Does something not quite seem right with that here? Nazis, hammer and sickle? The hammer and sickle's Nazi. Where the fuck is this? Oh my god, this is so stupid. So, he said he equated the Iron Cross with bravery and the hammer and sickle with rebellion. Okay, so he sounds like a lunatic that likes a lot of different extreme things, right? Ray Montemayor III, a senior who said he played football with Pagourtzis, I am probably completely butchering his name, confirmed the Facebook account to be the accused shooters. I played football, blah, 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 blah. People in the news said he was bullied a lot. He never bullied. He was cool to me. He lifted weights. Okay. Oh, he's a Nazi because he lifted weights, huh? He's a neo-Nazi. Okay. Lifting weights is Nazi now, right? Right? Daily Beast? Right? Because fucking Synthwave is Nazi, and Hammer and Sickle, even though they were the sworn enemies of the Nazis, and next to Jews, they were the most hated people from the Nazis, the fucking communists. That's Nazi now, I guess, in this fucking upside-down world that we live in. Anyways, Such bullshit. Okay, I'm not going to read this. This is more, okay, black trench coat. All right. So, yeah, he was, so here's where we start having more problems. So, I'm not completely familiar with a lot of this stuff. I know what vaporwave is. I've heard it. I've downloaded a couple albums. I don't like vaporwave as much as synthwave, which they're actually confusing here because Perturbator is not a synthwave, or is not a vaporwave band, and they're saying like he liked, okay, suggest a possible interest. Okay, where is this possible interest? So you haven't proved to me that he's a neo-Nazi, first of all, or alt-right or whatever. All right, so I don't get that. You know, he's wearing a peace symbol in this fucking hat, which is not a Nazi symbol, by the way. A Nazi would want to kick his ass for wearing that symbol. Not to mention the communist symbol. So, Perturbator. YouTube is kamikaze. It's those ones, okay. So he likes, you know, he likes some of that, like World War I or World War II, which Iron Cross without the swastika is World War I, basically. And so I'm going to show you another thing about the Iron Cross, because this is complete bullshit. So this is another Iron Cross I'm going to show. And standard form of the Iron Cross, Black Cross. The Black Cross is the emblem used by the Prussian army, by the Army of Germany from 1871. Oh, here we go. Present, huh? Present? Oh, what does that mean? And here's more of them right here. Various iterations. War flag of Prussia. Iron Cross, World War I. Okay, so you can see that this is, well, here's the one that we're talking about. Now, does this have swastika in it? Does this have a swastika? Oh, I don't see a swastika there. Oh, well, okay. So present, that's the interesting thing. So they are still using it to some extent. And I do know, so another thing about the Iron Cross is that a lot of these like biker gangs and like these, like in the mid 2000s, there were a lot of these biker shows, you know, with Jesse James or whatever. They used to make these shirts like with all the symbols and stuff. You know, I have shirts like that. I have Iron Crosses on a shirt with dragons and shit that I bought from like J.C. Penney or something. So fucking conflating that with Nazism is pretty retarded in my opinion. So anyways, I want to know where all this Nazi shit is, because I don't see any in all the stuff that's on here. I mean, obviously there could be stuff that I don't know about, but where's the Nazi shit? The sworn enemy of Nazis he's wearing a button of, and he has something, you know, it's this whole thing with the alt-right. They're like, well, I don't believe Christianity, like, you know, so I'm not going to mention names in this video, but you could probably guess who I'm talking about. I don't believe in Christianity, but culturally I identify with it. So that's the new thing among the neo-Nazis or the alt-right, which are not the same either, but that's another thing. So this is Rock Against Communism. Okay, what is Rock Against Communism? National Front Nazi Rock, right? Okay, they're neo-Nazi rockers. Communism, neo-Nazis, communism, two different things. Okay, so this article is a pile of shit. It's one of the dumbest fucking articles I've ever read. I mean, if people want people to be, you know, I expect this person that wrote this article is probably left-wing to some extent. If people want the left to have any credibility anymore, they're not going to throw this type of trash at us about conflating all these things together, mixing all these things up, and fucking up on basic facts of history. I mean, come on. Okay, this guy could be into Nazi shit. All right, I'm not counting that out. But he's not a Nazi because he obviously is into shocking stuff. He's more, you know, I don't like the word edgelord, but that's basically, you know, where you want to go with that. And the fact that they're conflating all this shit together is just dangerous. Period. Anybody that I know, a guy with, okay, I know, one of my friends has Iron Crosses on shit too. So I mean, it's just stupid. And I think this fucking Daily Beast is the credibility of this news organization is totally shot to shit. What the fuck is this, too? I mean, what the hell? I mean, this is just so ridiculous. Like, calling this guy a Nazi for these pictures when there's no swastikas to see or anything. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe there are some swastikas on some Facebook page, or maybe he's a Stormfront regular or something. But he's not a fuck. I mean, from the evidence presented in this article, I just laugh because it's so ridiculous. And we've got to get past this fucking, like, throwing articles up right away. Well, I'm guilty of throwing a video up right away when we don't know all the facts. It's just so stupid. It reminds me of a few things. So Columbine, right when Columbine happened, they said that the Columbine shooters were into, like, German metal. Okay. So being as I was into a lot of German metal back then, like Blind Guardian, Gamma Ray, even Creator and stuff, I was like, oh, cool, they were into that? That's too bad. No, it means like KMFDM. Like, it was just so stupid how they fucking didn't even know the terms and stuff. And maybe that's a music elitist or metal elitist thing to say, but this is why shit is fucked up in our society. Because people get shit wrong just to make a buck. Okay? That's what I'm saying. And another thing I remember, it's like the Satanic Panic in the 80s, like where they, said satanic Dungeons and Dragons and heavy metal music and these devil worshippers and, supposed sacrifices and all this shit. It's kind of on that level. And then obviously this guy really killed people. Okay, so back to the Perturbator. I didn't know that they were involved with this whole thing. Fashwave, I guess that's sort of a synthwave offshoot. I'm not into it. I'm into a lot of synthwave stuff. I really like VHS Glitch. Perturbator's great too. I think I just got a LeBrock album the other day. There's a lot of good stuff with synthwave. I even have sort of a synthwave influence project called Perception is Projection that I've been working on. So it's mostly instrumental. I don't know how the hell they got into that. But this guy, looking at this guy, I sincerely doubt he's like a neo-Nazi because he listens to Perturbator. It's like saying that like Slayer's neo-Nazi because like some neo-Nazis got into it back in the day. It's just fucking it's sensationalist bullshit. We need to stop. I wanted to make this video because I am so pissed about this article. I feel better now, and that's it.